Welcome everybody to the next Madden sim. Didn't mean to click that. There we go. We are doing 2 weeks today, pending that we still stay at the same amount of subscribers as we start. Well, that just means gotta keep things perfect, because it's a little chilly. There we go. Alrighty. So we gotta set up. Teams are going to be eliminated, I can tell you that for sure. You just gotta wait. Wait and see. My predictions is, well, the Ravens and Jacksonville Jaguars need to either both win today, or they are eliminated, and they need a bunch of teams to also lose both of their games. So it's gonna be kind of suspicious, but we'll make it work. Nope, I'm not playing Roblox. Gotta fix that. Also, welcome the 3 people of you who are here already. Axel at family dinner still showing up. You guys can enjoy your family dinner. I'm just doing this so you guys can watch it later. Because, well, it's gonna be a while. Here we go. Almost set up. Alright. So that's done. That's done. Go here. You get to see multiple of me until that finally opens up. Unplug the mouse. Get out the Xbox controller. My headset is all messed up, but we're gonna just deal with it. Well, turn on your notifications then. Where is my controller? There it is. Oh, it is frigid down here. I clicked it, right? I did. Alright. Football time. Maybe. There we go. Sup, Cupcake, hitting that early squad? You know how I said, enjoy your family dinners? Well, I need somebody to pay. Because this will be fun. We got Tennessee and Atlanta being our first game. What's up, Cupcake? Merry Christmas, everybody. Tennessee trying to keep one of that top spots. Just, you look at a Tennessee-Atlanta matchup, and you're just automatically like, bro, this is a horrible matchup. And then you really think about it. It's not. Like, let's take a look here. We got the Falcons, who are on the upward swing of their rebuild. And by upward swing, I mean there's not much higher they can go. Never mind, I'm looking at the wrong week. We have Miami as our Thursday night game. Falcons have a bye week. Derp. Alright, Miami. Looking to still make playoffs as the 9 seed. They're 6-5. Cupcake, if you would love to, that'd be great. Alright, cool kid, you can play FF on the side. If you want to keep me engaged, keep me popping off with this amazing content, you can do that too. But here we go. The Jets play Miami in Miami. So, it's a divisional game. The Jets have upset many, many teams. Jets, Dolphins, now. Oh, Cupcakes, got it. Thank you, Cupcake. It's a Thursday night prime time. This would be a huge win for either team. Also, Cupcake, if you're going to do it again, try to put the Jets on the first one and the Dolphins on the second one, so that way we keep the home team second. Here in Miami, Florida, Hard Rock Stadium, we got Baker Mayfield taking on Tua, figuring out himself over. I don't know. But the Dolphins, this is almost a must-win game. The Jets go up 7-zipperino, 7-7 now. Dolphins with a hot start of the year, and then kind of choked away the season. Now up 10 against the Jets, who have competed with just about every team they played against. Dolphins up, and they're going to increase that. All right, we're going to go jump play by play. Get that first down. That's all you need to do. They get the first downs, and they're going to be able to knee that ball out and get away with a much-needed win moving to 7-5. Axel, we're doing 2 weeks today. We're on week 13. You play them week 14. Cool kid, that... I feel that. Not a great game for either of these teams, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be a great game. So yeah, as you can see, the Miami will play New England next week. Now we head to the game of the week. And I'm definitely lying. Never mind. I keep looking at the wrong week. So yes, it is a horrible matchup, but one that impacts me quite a bit. Got the Texans playing Jacksonville in Texas. Well, Houston to be more exact. Texans have gone 3-1 with this new owner. And let's just say, with those 10 upgrades, they will be a much better team after they just lost 49-14 to the Browns. Jacksonville, with a loss, would be eliminated from the playoffs. Well, cool kid, since I'm doing this at the same time, it's kind of hard. But maybe later tonight, I'll see what I can do. Here we go. Oh, yeah, we're going to do your team later. They beat the Texans 49-14 though. Jacksonville gets 2 field goals, and an interception turns the tide for the Texans to get a score, and then another one, and now 13-14 at the half. Jacksonville gets a little bit more. 19-22, 22-22, and it's the fourth quarter, and Jacksonville just scores. Oh no, this is not good for the Texans and Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts has looked almost unbeatable after he was upgraded. But now we'll need to get this 1st and 5. Throws and completed to the tight end for 8 yards. 1 touchdown, 1 interception for Jalen. Jalen has really made himself a home here in Texas after failing last season and doing way better this season. Here's Jalen. Jalen's going to take off and run. Will he beat him to the outside? No, he will not. He will get absolutely decked from behind. And here's the 2-minute warning. They need a touchdown. Field goal will not do it. Jalen Hurts does not have the Eagles' offense and firepower, so they will struggle. Quick throw, screen pass, and that'll throw to Dameon Pierce, who will get the first and a little bit more. Dameon Pierce has 3 receptions, 31 yards. Oh yeah, The internet isn't bad here. It just took a while to get it fixed. Here's Jalen. 26 yards to the touchdown. He mixes a man and almost gets the first down. Jalen Hurts with a second rush of this drive only. Only 4 rushes today. And Jalen Hurts going to take it again. He's going to get sacked by Trayvon Walker. Jacksonville to win this game. Won't stop him on third down, but that clock is going to keep winding off. 38 seconds left. Jalen needs a touchdown. Throws again, another check down, and then taken down after 6. There's the Texans' first timeout. Here we go. Jalen gonna take off running. Will they stop him? Yes, he's gonna slide and get 3rd and inches brought up. 5 seconds to run off. And they're gonna run another play. Not gonna be a run play up the gut. Jalen Hurts is gonna keep it. He's gonna fight his way for the score. I see you, Jalen. They're gonna ice the kicker. Here we go. And the Texans make the kick. It really is no question at that point. And we're going to go to overtime pending Jacksonville's Cam Ward with 11 seconds and 2 timeouts. It's going to be received and taken out. They're not even going to get it back to the 25. Cam Ward with one of his closest games this season. And they're going to run in. It's going to go nowhere. Travis Etienne couldn't do anything. Here we go. Jaguars win the toss and will get the ball first. Jalen Hurts might not get a chance to play. Here we go. 5:30 in overtime minutes. They're going to need the ball. I was joking about the game of the week, but right now it's tied 29-29, which isn't a bad game under any circumstances. Cam Ward, quick throw, totally inaccurate, threw it at the guy's feet. 2 touchdowns and 1 interception for him today, with Travis Etienne behind. Cam Ward gonna throw this ball again. A little more accurate, but right behind the line. Yeah, we got Cupcake doing it. Yeah, theoretically, but you'd have to have a miracle. What a throw and catch! Oh my goodness, Cam Ward fit that in there. Christian Kirk with his 7th catch, putting him over 100 today. And Etienne's going to run it forward 4-7. Yeah, sure, W defense, you say that now. Just wait till you actually get caught up live. And they're going to hand it off to Etienne again. And he's going to get stopped short of the yard to gain. It looks like inches, but I guess it's not. They are in field goal range. I would guess it's a run play here. Never mind, they're going to throw it. He's throwing it. Caught, number 3. Christian Kirk again. The corners have nothing to stop Kirk right now. Touchdown will win it. They have a reason to actually throw the ball, but I'd assume they'd probably run. Never mind, a quick throw to the ground. Is his throw power 0 or is accuracy 0? Because one of them is way lower than it should be to actually be a quarterback. And Cam Ward throwing sideline. Toes are in and he is out. 3rd and 7 now coming up. Why Jacksonville is such a throw dominant offense, we will never know. And Cam Ward throwing, caught. Kirk again. down at the 3, and you should run this ball. You got ETN. They're in. Run commit. Will it be a run or will it be a fake? It'll be a run to the fullback, and 44 was reading it all the way. El Farrell with his first rush today will get a yard. Big rip, cool kid. See you in a bit. Hopefully back when the Browns play the Baltimore. Nope. Never mind, the Browns have a bye week, and that's a touchdown. I wasn't even watching. Number 24 runs it in. And Texas is upset. Cameron Ward, I see you. Good play. Now we will head to Chicago, where they are taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Vikings are looking to make a play into the playoffs in the NFC. All they have to do is pass the Packers, with the Packers playing the Denver Broncos. That could get a little bit closer this week. Jacksonville's playoffs hopes are still alive as we go and leave them, which Jacksonville will play next week, and will play the Raiders. So definitely winnable games, but they are must-wins. I forgot how low Chicago is. Alright. Chicago gets a few upgrades. They are 3-9. Playoffs aren't completely out of contention, but, well, they could become shortly. With another loss here. The Vikings are looking to catch the Lions and Packers in this division after trading Lamar Jackson for a bag. Probably, in theory, lost that trade, but Lamar just did not fit this team at all. Elite, I'm going to try. Exclusively for you. Not really, but I am going to try. No promises. I do leave tomorrow at like 3 a.m., so it's not going to be late. If anything, it'll be like early and kind of short. But just enough to like say hello and my goodbyes for the year. And then when I get back, I get back. I don't really know when that's going to be. I figured I deserve myself a little vacation. As the first quarter of this, the offenses took a vacation. But here's the Vikings getting 7 in the second. Now tied at halftime. Offenses are back from vacation as the Bears go up 21-7. 21-14 now. The Vikings with a chance to score. 2nd and 4 coming up. Justin Jefferson with a huge catch on 3rd and 14. Shippers. 2-minute warning, and it's a 1-score game for the Vikings. If I were them, I'd get this touchdown and go for 2, because this win matters a ton to them right now. And here's the pitch. And James Conner won't get anywhere. Only 2 rushes today for a yard apiece. I mean, obviously, it's a little bit different because of the averaging. But Kirk throwing touchdown. Beautiful pass to number 20. James Conner, the guy we were just making fun of, gets the touchdown to potentially tie this game pending the extra point. The extra point is going to go straight through. Kirk Cousins, 5 for 7, 67 yards. As the Bears now will have Zach Wilson try and get them a win to move to 4-9. And what a stiff arm from 31 to just get him back to the 25. Minute 35 and 3 timeouts. Vikings defense could give the offense one last hope at a field goal to win this game. But they will have to play some solid defense on Zach Wilson. Quick throw. That is not some solid defense. That's going to be a great pass. 18 yards for Chicago. Zach Wilson again rolling out is going to get decked from behind. 3.5 sacks for Zadarius Smith. There's not much more you can ask from a defensive guy. As he's trying to get to Zach again. Pass over the middle. He's going to get tackled. Zach Wilson hasn't even played a bad game. 0 ints. Only 7 incompleted passes. But now there's their first timeout. 3rd and 12 here. A stop here would make them punt. Or we could have another overtime game. Here's a handoff. Oh my goodness, the defense lost him. Oh my goodness, they're gonna barely get him down before their kicker's preferred spot of kicking. Oh my goodness, 1st and 10 now. Montgomery with a huge run all over this Vikings team. 21 seconds left. Montgomery with another run. Makes a move and is going to go back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. And they're going to call this timeout and maybe kick a field goal. It is going to be a field goal. It's going to be like a 56-yarder. Santos needs to get this kick with Trevor Siemian as the holder. Cairo with a huge 56 yards. Kick is up. And it is good. The Bears win against the Vikings. Very unfortunate. Oh my goodness. Well, Vikings, you may start looking to tank now. Going 5-7 now. Bears, welcome to 2020, not 2017, where you miss every shot you take. Now we head to Green Bay, where, well, I could cry myself to sleep if this goes the way it did with Lamar. Chicago moving up, but now the Vikings are going to need to rely on the Packers and Lions losing a lot of games. But as we mentioned, the Packers will now play the Broncos in Green Bay in Lambeau Field, which makes me a little bit more nervous. Because, well, Nathaniel Hackett, there's a reason he's fired. After we lost, no, never mind, the Packers lost, won 34-6 last week. A QB swap happened earlier in the season for Aaron Rodgers and Trevor Lawrence. And now we will see who won that trade. Because me personally, I think the Packers won in long term because the Broncos couldn't do anything short term last year. Oops, I just went one quarter. Anyway, there's the Broncos with 7, Packers with 7, and I keep clicking the wrong play, but good pass, 3-yard pass to Cortland Sutton for a touchdown. And the extra point is good, 21-7 now. Come on, Broncos. This is your redemption game after getting blown out by Lamar. 28 in the first quarter. First half, you love to see it. 35-14. And this game ain't even close anymore. 42-14. Let's go, Aaron. Let's go. Aaron Rodgers' redemption in Lambeau. And, well, 300 yards for both quarterbacks. 2 touchdowns for Trevor. That's not bad. Just 3 interceptions from Trevor is not what you want to see. Aaron Jones didn't even have that big of a game. But the QB sacks, about what you'd expect. The interceptions, though, 1 for each of the corners for Denver. The Packers might get overtaken by Detroit. No one really expected Detroit to do anything this year. Well, that's changed. Aaron Jones gets an upgrade, however. And now we head to Dallas, where, oh boy, we got ourselves a fun game here. Both teams thinking they're playoff teams. New England still trying to prove that to, well, anybody, to be frank. However, this is a must-win for New England if they want to continue to stay in the playoffs, because the Dolphins are just won their game. And the Browns and Steelers look like they're going to win theirs as well. Or at least not lose this week. Wow, no reactions for my 9-3 Broncos. Okay, I see how it is. Hurts, but I see it. in Dallas. This new offense looks to lead the Cowboys to their grave. But the Cowboys are first to strike as 7-0 shows up on the board, but 7-7, 14-7. Patriots still have not held a lead, 17-10, 17-17, now tied at halftime. Patriots take the lead for the first time and then extend it 34-20. Cowboys need something, and they will not get it. Well, they'll get something, but it's more like consolation prize after the Patriots blew out the Cowboys. D-Hop now here. Not really helping Dak much from what I can see. Yeah, where is D-Hop? D-Hop, 4 catches, 1 touch. That's not a bad game, but from D-Hop, when you give up CD, you expect a little bit more. 4 frickin' sacks from TJ. DeMarcus Lawrence with 2. And no interceptions. Sheesh. What do you mean, let me see that green? Don't think you're moving up this week. You're not moving down, but Bills would have to lose both of their games and you'd have to win both of yours. Cowboys made some questionable trades and now 10-1. Now head to the Saints, where they will take on the Lions, and the Lions look to maybe move up. Would be 7-5, not a bad record to have as a division leader. Still a little questionable as I look for the Saints coach. There we go. Saints have been on a downward spiral ever since, well, the Lions started winning, so this will be a fun one to see. Detroit's offense is looking way better than it did at the beginning of the season, but offense can only do so much for you. After the Saints tied with the Packers earlier on in the season, the Lions look to also win that head-to-head factor, with Calvin Ridley being the leader of this team as a star. Or maybe he moved up to superstar. It would make sense. Sleepy. There goes Saints go up 3. And, well, the Lions get 3, and that's going to be about the halftime score. Except for both teams get a little bit more action as the quarter ended. Now 17-6. The Saints looking to win this game, and holy crap, I think they might. Never mind, it's only a 1-score game, and the Saints will make it a 2-score. And, well, that was closer than it looked. All came down to a failed onside kick. Justin Fields gets that win. Played a little bit better than Carson Wentz, who should retire this year. I really hope. Mitchell Trubisky, an 89 overall. Who would have guessed? Indy and Baltimore. Baltimore. Baltimore's gonna lose because they're up and sucks and they will not win a game. But they do have a breakout linebacker, which will be fun to see. Bo Barnett. In this division, well, I believe the Ravens are kind of out of it. If the Ravens don't win, they are eliminated this year, so they're playing for non-elimination. While the Colts are playing to try and, still stay in the playoff race. Because this AFC is going to get very competitive. They're only 3 games behind their division and 2 games out of the playoffs. So they're kind of in that like hazing state of, are we actually competitors? Because after losing their quarterback, Matt Ryan, to retirement, well, it looks like it could be a quick exit for them. Ravens go up 3. Colts fire back with 6. And then 9-3. Weird score. 10-9. Let's go, Ravens. Let's go, Ravens. Let's go. And the Ravens are looking like they're going to avoid elimination. 20-15. A huge win for the Ravens. Let's go, Ravens. Moving to 10-2. That's what we like to see. As we now head to what I would pick would be the game of the week. Game of the Yep, you heard me right. Not correctly, but you heard me. We have the Bengals taking on the Steelers. The Bengals are probably my Super Bowl favorites. Yeah, D-Hop. Well, D-Hop is only a star. He's not a superstar. He has no abilities. He's just a high overall. And you traded frickin' CeeDee Lamb for him. That's where you lost this trade. Speaking about up-and-coming players, Joe Burrow now playing Lamar Jackson. Usually that's a normal statement, except for when Lamar Jackson is on the Steelers. Wow. Steelers get much better after beating the Broncos. Yeah, the Cowboys are pretty much clinching the playoffs if they win their next game. They might have clinched even now. Looking at the NFC standings, the Eagles are 4-7. How they haven't clinched yet, I will not know. No, it's not. He's old. He's like lost it now, because he was suspended. And the Bengals immediate 7, followed by an immediate another 7, 14-3 now. Wow, this Steelers defense is butter, and it is being spread on bread right now. 35-17.5. Lamar can only do so much if the defense doesn't stop Joe. Joe Burrow got to stop, but then they just got it right back. 49-31. That's a high-scoring game. Yeah, that's why we thought it was... Wow. Was it just a running game? Sam Darnold got to play. Sam Darnold is on the Bengals. Okay. Good play for both quarterbacks. 1 int for Lamar. Let's go take a look at rushing. Oh, three TDs for Joe Mixon. Okay. 5 rushing touchdowns. Wow. Woo. And that'll hurt the Steelers in this playoff run. Now moving to 7-5. The Dolphins might jump them. But Lamar gets an upgrade, so that's good. I'm going to hire an assassin to go shoot Lamar because, well, he keeps killing me in fantasy. Not fantasy, in Madden. Now we head to Las Vegas in SoFi Stadium, where the Raiders will take on the Chargers, and this is going to be a fun game to watch because both of these divisions, well, if the Chargers don't win this week, they're pretty much done. Like, they'd be 5-7, same as the Colts, kind of out of the playoff race, leaving it to just Chiefs and Miami to fight their way into the playoffs. But with the Chiefs, look at the schedule. You got the Raiders, the Broncos, and the Chiefs. Next 2 weeks are, you're gonna lose one of those games, more than likely. Dude, Ghost, it's not fair. He's been traded to 2 different teams, and that's the only 2 teams I've lost to. Well, I mean, also lost to, like, another team, barely. Which was stupid. But yes, I hate Lamar now. Lamar will forever be my enemy. Chargers at home need this win to count for their division wins. And the Chargers go up 7-0, 7-3, 14-3. And the Chargers are not letting up. 24-3 at half. Derek Carr, where you at? You're in MVP contention. There you are. There's a touchdown for you today, and that's about it. Yeah, there's Herbert for you. This game was over before it even begun. Now we see the Eagles. Lost to the Cowboys. And now, well, they play somebody I'd argue might be even tougher. In the Los Angeles Rams. What's funny is both these teams play at the exact same time in the exact same stadium. We'll never know how that one works, but alright. I really don't think you're going to get this upset. If you do, kudos, but you're 4-7 taking on a 10-2. With Jimmy G getting a breakout game. Pat Freiermuth is your top 3 player on that team. That's an issue. But with the new addition of Brock Purdy, they have been winning games. But we will see. Rams get ball first and immediately score a touchdown. And another one. And the Eagles need something. They haven't gotten much on offense besides just punting. I think they've had more punts than actually offensive yards so far. As the Rams go up 21-0. And look to pitch this shutout 24-0, 24-6. And the Eagles almost came back. Just needed a few more onsides. Brock Purdy could not get it into the end zone. Who the heck is that? Who's Jalen Hurts for MVP? Alright, next game, we head to San Francisco. '49ers have finally announced that they are indeed tanking way longer than the trade deadline. Oh, it's hungry. Okay. Bryce Young finally gets an upgrade after he finally gets upgraded to star. And let's be honest, he played better against the Commanders than he had all season long, but still at 1-10. With another 2 losses, he could be looking to be out of the playoffs. But yes, I'd love to see somebody in that NFC East look good after the Commanders' horrid drop-off. Here we go, 7-0. 10-0. Come on, Bryce. 12-0. All right. If you say so. 12-3. Only 4 more field goals and you'll be back in this game. And they almost got it. Like, wow. Ray McLeod, 1 reception, 6 yards. And that's one of your top stats of the game. Bryce Young is not him, along with Mitchell Trubisky. Wow. Now Seattle and Arizona. All right, I can't wait. Seattle's do or die moment for Piggy, who just claimed this team so late that, well, George Kittle's a 99. And they're going to have to learn how to stop that with this horrible defense, which is a 77 overall, which couldn't be much worse. Alvin Kamara is the only upside to your team, and he's even getting old after they traded Nick Chubb for a bag of chips. Rodrigo Blankenship is their second best player following Kamara, which, if that doesn't tell you how bad it is, it should. Because he's not even on a team in the NFL. Alright. Seattle strikes first with 7. Cardinals are kind of quiet right now. 14-0. 14-7 finally they strike. Fly Cardinals fly, question mark, 14-14. And wow, this game got close. Never mind, no it did not. Well, I mean, it's 14-14, but they're punting back to Seattle. Catch it, and they're going to run it out and get it pinned down at the 41. Almost made a move. Huge punt. Huge. And here's Marcus Mariota taking off. Oh, missed tackle. And he's going to go for a long ways. Won't get out of bounds, I don't think. Because that clock is going to run. Oh, man, this game's close. Marcus Mariota with a great pass to Fant. Seattle looks to move to 5-7. Noah Fant with 6 catches for over 10 yards each. And it's a handoff to Alvin Kamara, who gets blown up off the line. Not quite the Miami murder, but pretty close. What was that called? Miami Massacre? Homicide on SoFi Stadium. Yep, that was a fun one. Here's a QB draw and then handoff, and they're going to get that first. Cardinals will now have no timeouts. Don't want to fall to 8-4 because they'd really end up losing that division with a Rams loss today. Who did they play? No, the Rams blew out the Eagles. Or at least one. Seattle has 43 seconds to either get a touchdown or kick it, but they're just going to keep running it. There's Kamara going to go for a yard. Or no, never mind. That was DJ Dallas. They're going to kick this now. First attempt at a field goal. And the kick is good. 17-14 is our final score. Error Where you at? Piggy with a great win against the 5 seed. Kyler Murray did not show up. Dalvin Cook barely carried that O-line to a almost overtime, but couldn't do it enough. Arizona, what happened? Carolina and Tennessee is where we are headed next for our Sunday night game. Let's go, Bendy boy. We need to see this win. And we're going to go Tennessee, Monday night game, and then we're going to go back to Tennessee for a Thursday night game against the Falcons. Whew. Three and 8 versus 8 and 3. Woo. Titans are a lower overall, but the Titans are also 8 and 3. Me personally, I love to see a Titans loss, along with half of the AFC. Titans going to get ball first and get 3. Titans are going to give it back to the Panthers to let it be a tie game at 10-10. Titans get 3 before the end of the half, but the Panthers tie it again. Panthers won't go away. Panthers take the lead. And oh no. They missed the field goal. And the Titans are going to win this. Dang it. That's sad. Carson Green with an upgrade. Yeah, Titans are up 9 and they're up 4 games in that division. There's not a whole lot of weeks left. Here we got Buffalo versus Tampa. Well, it's a 53-yarder. Those aren't gimmies. Tampa. There we go. Buffalo versus Tampa. I hate cheering for Tom Brady, but I will continue to do so if I need to. No. Axel, I don't think you realize how wrong you are. Buffalo gets the first strike, and now Buccaneers go up with 2 touchdowns, 14-3, 17-3. Okay, Buffalo finally scores, 24-10, 24-17, and 24-20 is our halftime score. We got ourselves a Monday night game. Buccaneers are still trying to hold on to this lead. Go up 10, now 3, now 10 again, now 3. Oh no! Josh Allen on a 2nd and goal. Should have probably stopped this a little sooner. Buffalo with 2 turnovers that the Buccaneers have capitalized on. Josh Allen throw wing wide open. Diggs. Oh no. Stephon Diggs do a little shimmy. And they need this extra point. They have run the ball 7 times and passed the ball 58. They've been that far behind and have somehow still contended with Tom Brady. Oh boy, Tom. You got 47 seconds, 3 timeouts. I know you're not Mahomes, but you can come back and beat Josh Allen if you really put your mind to it. Tom, quick throw, sideline, caught and ran out of bounds. 6-yard dump off. Ryan Suckup can only kick from the 38, which would make it a 30. Not a 38. I don't know how long it would be. Tom Brady with 4 more yards would pass 420. And he's going to get that 4 more yards. And out of bounds. Tom Brady with this high IQ, I can't imagine how this doesn't end up in a Buccaneers win with a field goal at the end of it. Russell Gage with 7 catches, 111 yards, which is huge for Tampa. Brady wearing the number 8 now. Great throw to 84, the tight end. And they are going to immediately use that timeout. Huge play. Almost in field goal range now. But they are going to try to get as much as they can as they throw it to 84 again and use that second timeout. Now in field goal range for Suckup. Alright, Cupcake, you're all good. Tom Brady now in X-Factor form. No int will save them now, I don't believe. 88 looks like he almost tripped. They're going to hand this to Fournette, who's going to get an extra 2 to add on to it. What's Tom doing? Use the timeout. Use the timeout. Use the timeout. They will. Oh my goodness. All right, Tom. Here's the kick from 38. Here we go. Will he shank it? He hits the crossbar! Oh, suck up! Oh, no. Dang it, Tom. Buccaneers win the toss, though. That's good. They were marching down on this defense. They have the momentum. They should be able to get down and score. 37-37. Only a few possible final score outcomes remain. Here we go. They're going to need the ball. And they're going to run this ball for a yard. Fournette, it's gone just about nowhere. Yes, Cupcake, this is. Quick throw, batted down. Oh, Tom, that's not a good throw. 3 touchdowns, though, and almost 400 yards. Tom needs this 3rd and 9. Tom getting rushed. Tom is going to take a horrible sack. Ipenesa. Bringing up to 4th and 23. 4 sacks today for the Bills. 3 for the Bucks. And that sack was huge. But a great punt and good single tackle for 37, pinning him down at the 39. Now could win with a field goal, though, which is not good for the AFC. And there's a pass to Diggs, who's going to escape and just won't go down. Josh Allen with almost 500 yards, 2 ints. And Josh Allen going deep. What a dot! Diggs! Oh my goodness, Diggs! 500 yards for Josh Allen and 5 touchdowns. Dang it. What a dime, bro. Actual dime. Literally stunned the Bucks right there with that play. When all you need is a field goal and you go for the touchdown. Sheesh, Bucks fall to 6-6 and they aren't even playing bad. Anyways, here are the final scores of this week. Joe Burrow with a ton of touchdowns. As now we go and advance the week, but we're going to go to the Broncos first because I like being on the Broncos because it's just pretty. Pretty and blue and pretty. Alright, Cupcake, have fun in your sim league. Christian McCaffrey gets an upgrade. And hopefully it'll go to power back, because right now he sucks. He's a 77 overall power back. And as we go to Force Advance the week, we Force Advance Week 14. Alright. Got a few more things to take care of. Uzuruzurki got upgraded. Woohoo. Now this is the games we're doing this week. Got a few top ones like, well, Arizona and Pittsburgh. Chargers in Denver. Packers and Chiefs. Miami in New England. And Tennessee, Atlanta. Alrighty. Now before we do anything else, let's take a look at the playoff picture if it ended today. So it's the things that changed from last time. Let's bring up that quick. Bengals still the number 1 seed. This is still the same. This is still the same. This is still the same. Not a whole lot changed. Like literally nothing changed in the AFC. The Falcons still hold the 1 seed, but the Rams and Cowboys switch, and everything else stayed the same. Holy crap! Nothing changed. But I do want to see if there are some teams that have clinched the playoffs. And there has been. We go to the AFC. Literally nobody's clinched yet, which is stunning. But in the NFC, the Falcons, Rams, and Cowboys all clinched last week. We'll go down to the last week for the AFC. Or maybe not. Regardless, the Falcons play after their bye week. We have the Tennessee Titans taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Axel, if you are still here, would you like to ping? Wow. 6 important upgrades for them. That's going to be amazing. Falcons just keep looking better and better, and the Titans just keep looking worse and worse, but yet still a win. Thursday night prime time, and this is a good Thursday night game. We got AFC, NFC, and the Titans go up 3-0. Now 7-0. Falcons take the lead. 10-0, 10-10. 17-10, and that's going to be halftime, 17-13. Titans just keep getting field goals, and that is enough, 31-24. Falcons might lose this game. C.J. Stroud looking at a 2nd and 10, and they're in field goal range. Lots of X factors for this team, including that right tackle. Throwing middle, caught, number 80. Kyle Pitts, great catch. 3 timeouts for both teams. I should probably ping. Almost picked off. Well, Andre, that's a you loss. And C.J. Stroud throws it to nothing. Oh my goodness. And the Titans will run out the clock and win it. Dang it, Tennessee. C.J. Stroud even played a good game. Until that final drive. Tis a shame, tis a shame, tis a shame. Yes, yes, you did. Tennessee cannot lose, but it would be nice if they did. Now we head to Dallas and Philly. Philly has this week to prove that they're a team that can be contended with. Who knows anymore? It's a home court game. I can't spell, but I also just don't care anymore. My hands are too cold to really focus. Cowboys should win this game. With a win, should clinch the division. But the Eagles look to play upset. Ooh, Eagles with a good stop. And then a good forced stop. Eagles with that goal line defense fails that time. 9-7, 10-9 in the third quarter. Eagles, come on, get something. Get something, Eagles. You've had your chance. And the Cowboys just put you in the grave. Oh, yep. On a 4th and 10, he throws it away. And the Cowboys score. And yeah, that's the game. Wow, Cowboys. Dang it. All right. Another cool game. Washington at the Jets. Jets got some upgrades. And 9 of them. Jets almost playing do or die. While Washington looks to secure a playoff spot. With Tampa Bay losing, they have a chance now. There we go. This game is away. Baker, the touchdown immediately, 10-0, 10-7. This is a game the Jets should win if they want to be taken seriously. I've been on trying to make them look good, and they're just not right now. Washington now goes up 35-24, 35-27. It's an 8-point game, and the Jets cannot pull it through. Vondra, not exclusively. Like, you're 10-1. You don't really affect the AFC, which is, I assume it stands for Active Football Conference. The other one is Inactive Football Conference, which is why the NFC is just so much easier to make the playoffs in. Which is why I've tried to find some active people and shove them in over there, but they just are not. Now the Jets lose again. Washington moves to 6-7 and is actually looking like they could make the playoffs. Now Baltimore and Cleveland. Let's go Baltimore. We'd love to see you get another one. Personally, I don't hate you. I just think you're dumb. You made some bad trades. I do like most of your players because I gave them to you, like your kicker and everything. And if you get too good, all those players we gave you are going to be stars, and then we're going to be screwed. Anyway, Baltimore looks to play upsetter against the Browns. Andre, why are you going back to bed? Your game is coming up. Like, very soon. Plus, it's 3 in the afternoon. Here we go. Ravens and Browns. Oh, your game. Okay. Cleveland should blow out the Ravens. But we can all hope the Ravens get another lucky one. As no scores happen in the first quarter, but then the Browns get 7. Now tied 7-7. 14-7. It's not out of the wild for the Ravens to win yet. 10-7. Ravens took a lead? Well, I mean, it's gone now, and it's back. Oh, an interception. That never helps. All right, Matthew Stafford, time to send it to overtime. Yeah, Cowboys are loved in Madden. Matthew Stafford had to jump, hand off to JK, and he runs forever. Oh my goodness. That's going to help his average. Sorry, Andre, that you have the cold. Matthew Stafford now has the ball, throwing middle, wide open, caught, 13. And they're going to go no huddle. Stafford throws 13. Duvernay with a great catch. They might want to use that timeout. They will. And now you need to take your shots at the end zone. No running the ball. Gotta be shot at the end zone or nothing else. They've only been in the red zone like twice today. One time ending up in a touchdown. The other time ending up in nothing. And they're gonna go with the short pass, and it will end up killing them in the long run. Because they won't be able to get another playoff. Well, Deshaun, You might pass Ziggy. But we'll check in on that later. As we continue with the AFC North, we get to have all of their games be played today. All right, back to back to back. Where Houston will now play Cincinnati, and let's pray Cincinnati can do a blowout again. This AFC North, I would not have anticipated to actually be good, but with the Ravens being a free win, you get 2 free wins per year. The Bengals look to add to their win collection, and with those upgrades, it looks like they will. 10 upgrades, and look at this overall difference. 85 to 78. And the Bengals are at home. I would. Usually I'm not cheering for the Bengals. But here I am wishing for like 50 to 0. I'm not going to say I'm predicting it, but well, going as how most of the other games have gone against the Texans and for the Bengals, I would not give the Texans a chance. With how good Joe Burrow is playing right now, this game will be over before it even begins. 7 to 0. 14 to 0. Texans get something. 21 to 0. It's 28 to 7.5. 31 to 7. 38 to 10. 41 to 10. Like I said, I'd give the Texans like no chance. Burrow, 2 touchdowns, bullying the crap out of Hurts' defense. Wow. Now we head to Pittsburgh. Axel, why? Why would you? Why? It doesn't need to be said after every time the Texans do something bad. It will be, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't have to be. Alright, Cardinals versus Pittsburgh. In Pittsburgh, Cardinals have been struggling. This is their chance to get right back on track, and this is the Steelers' chance to prove that, no, they are not a pushover. We got one great offensive player on the offense and one great player on the defense. Will that be enough to stop Kyler Murray, like the Seahawks did last week? We will only have to tell. Because Lamar is better than Marcus Mariota. Unless the sniper shows up this game. And there's 14 to 7. 17 to 7. Kyler, show up, please. Murray, I plead. Okay, there we go. Murray, where are you, Murray? I hate Lamar. Not a good day for the Cardinals. We're the number 1 seed, and now they just losing games. Steelers, now 8-5, like the Cardinals. Not even put these two in the same category, but I guess they are now. Now Tampa Bay versus Carolina. I didn't even pay for that team. Texans. Bengals. Now, then it was Cardinals, Steelers, now, and then I forgot who we're going to. Tampa Bay, Carolina, now. Tampa Bay with a chance to get back on track. Will Levis. Yes, Lamar is definitely haunting me. Will Levis taking on the champ and Tom. Both in the same division. Carolina ain't at the playoffs yet, but need to start winning some games if they want to not be. Because as I'm looking at it, being 3-9 puts you about where the Bears were before they won their game. So the Panthers are the 15 seed and almost need to go undefeated to win. With a win here, I believe this will kick the 49ers to the elimination curve. It's weird to not have like the entire accurate standings of everything. Carolina goes up 7. 14-0. Oh, Tom gets something. 17-7, 17-10, 17-17. It's a close game. Tom Brady coming back. And, yep, Tom Brady wills his defense to get the win. Except for maybe not. As Tom Brady has some comp. Brady throwing again. Almost gets sacked. And he's going to be run out of bounds by 17. No wins for Brady today. Oh boy, Tom. Haven't been running the ball again. Motioned him out. Brady fumbles the initial catch, and throws it to Brait, number 88. They need a touchdown. Have 3 timeouts and a minute to get it. Brady throws to number 7. It's going to be a first down. That's all they needed. 11-second runoff. Brady keeps backing up, and it looks like he's going to take another incredibly, horribly timed sack. 12 seconds. Tampa Brady might be upset. It's going to be dropped, thankfully. Why they didn't use a timeout after that sack, I do not know. 3rd and 24. But it's pretty much 4th and goal at this point. Tom Brady heaving. Incomplete. And that's over. Carolina gets the needed win. And Will Levis doing much better than Matt Corral. I'll tell you that. Woo-wee. Brian Burns looking good. Now, Raiders at Jacksonville. Never mind, the Jacksonville Jaguars, I forgot, have a good coach. Just horrible players. Bendy finally gets that needed win. Now 4-9. Could still make the playoffs, but more than likely won't. Jaguars and Raiders now playing. I'd love for the Jags to get this win. 15 players upgraded. That's what you have when you have a young team. Still 5 overall, less than the Raiders. as we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games left to do today. Love to have to get some good ones later to hop into, but these ones really mean nothing. 10-6, 10-9. This is a weird game. 17-16, 24-16, 24-22. Yeah, this game's over. That's what happens when you don't make your extra points. This was a weird game. I want to go take a look at the stats. Derek Carr had 400 yards and still couldn't beat Cam Ward. Sheesh, Cam Ward. 68 rating. Those two ints killed them. My goodness. What was the defense? Sacks. Okay, so quite a lot of sacks happened this game. Man, I don't... The Raiders should have won that game. Now we have the Giants and Buffalo. Let's go, Giants! Mitchell Trubisky. Jacksonville's hopes at making the playoffs are still somehow alive, I think. Not high, but still physically possible. Buffalo, almost with a 90 overall team now. Should be a blowout. Personally, I don't see how it's not. When Mitchell Trubisky's your quarterback, you should not expect to win games. Buffalo gets 7. 14. 21-3. 24-3. 24-6. 31-6. 34-6. You're just getting in field goal practice now. 41-6, and that's game. All right. All right. Now Indianapolis and Seattle. Piggy's team looks like they're coming back to actually win games now. As we end our week 15, we are now in the 3 o'clock games. Both teams are 5 and 7. This is kind of their last ride for playoff contention at 5 and 7. This one would actually give one of these teams a good chance at, well, redeeming themselves. Hmm. Are the Patriots and Miami both coming off a win? I'd say our prime time is Monday. That'd be our game of the week. Got some also good other games coming later. Wow, that's some high scoring teams. 14-7. 14-14, 17-14, 21-14, 28-17, and that'll be our halftime score. 28-23, 35-23. It's a strangely offensive Tampa game. Wow. Okay, so that became tied very quickly as Marcus Mariota is now marching his team down the field with 38 points, needing a field goal to win it. Gonna run with Alvin Kamara and dives forward for 6. Tie game, and it is freezing. Almost 500 total yards for the Seattle Seahawks. Full timeouts for both teams. Kamara gonna run it straight into their X Factor, and he's gonna get 3. 151 for Kamara, 500 for the total team. Shaquille Leonard runs it right into the X Factor again and wins again. Seattle is just winding this clock down. Handing it off again. And Kamara gets, I think, 2. Here's just going to be another run to Kamara. This is why you need a good running back. Third and 3. Kamara gets another first. And they get rid of all of the Colts timeouts. And now can wind the clock to 0 if they play their cards right. They want to run this ball twice and then kick a field goal. And Kamara is going to get stuffed. And now they're going to run this ball again. And then after they should wind it down to 0 and then kick. And Kamara gets about 3. How will coaching affect them? Alright, they're going to kick it. Will it go? Kick is up and good. 41-38, your final score here in Seattle. Dang, Marcus Mariota. Sheesh. Alvin Kamara gets an upgrade, and deservingly so after that game. Seattle could be looking to make playoffs now, as we now head to San Francisco, where Seattle is actually cheering for a division rival. Where the 49ers are still praying Bryce Young can carry them to the promised land of a single win. We will see them try to defeat this hot 6-6 Lions team, with Mohamed Diabetes getting upgraded. Where is everybody? I did 2 weeks for you, and no one here. Come on, 49ers. Let's get yourself a pretty little W. Yeah, but it's just you, Axel, though. I want like Frosty or somebody. 7-0. 49ers take the lead. 7-7 tie game after the first quarter. 10-7. 10-14. 17-14 at half. 49ers could come back and win this game. 17-17, 20-17. Lots of field goals being taken. Bryce Young gets him the lead. And now it is back to Detroit. Bryce Young throws the ball away a lot. Don't know if that's a wide receiver issue for the 49ers, but they have George Kittle. When in doubt, toss the ball to him. But Wentz throws the ball as he's hit. It's picked off. Wait, no. It's completed. What is that? Calvin Ridley. Oh my goodness, Calvin. Okay, I didn't think he carried this team that much. But oh my goodness, when in doubt, give it to Ridley. And Carson Wentz missed Ridley again. Only 300 yards for Wentz today. No timeouts. Needing a touchdown to get the win. 3rd and 10. Watch a fade to Ridley. And Wentz is going to roll out and try to throw to Ridley. And he gets out of bounds. Ridley. Honestly. Where are you at? Ridley, 4 catches, 97 yards, and we just saw 3 of them. Wentz doesn't want to take a sack. Throw wing. Wow. That's a game. Wow. 3 seconds for the 49ers. And they're going to have to run it out and get a touchdown, and he's going to get brought down with a good, firm handshake. As Detroit's playoff hopes are still alive and the 49ers get eliminated. Bryce Young, still not a lot of yards, but 3 touchdowns. So 49ers drop to 1-12. Being eliminated confirmed. I can confirm the best record they could have is 5-12. And the best team in the playoffs has at least 6 wins. Big, bad news for the 49ers. No Calvin Ridley love. As we head to the Chargers and Lions. Chargers and Broncos. In Mile High Stadium, where Aaron Rodgers just had a bomb of a week. And bomb being good, actually, this time. They bombed it against the Steelers, but then absolutely blew out the Packers in a revenge game against his own team. Chargers still breathing playoff air, but need a win in order to really have a good fresh breath of being in contention. This Chargers team got beat earlier in the season by the Broncos. It was a close game, but still got beat, and that was in SoFi. So now being in Mile High, will the Chargers be able to compete? Only time will tell. This wouldn't knock the Chargers out of the playoffs completely, but it would make them need some wins. Broncos get 7, and then 3, and then another 3. Love to end those with some touchdowns. There we go. 23-0 at half. 23-3, 30-3, and I think we can say this one is safely a Broncos victory, 40-3. Broncos are showing up against a... Wow. Landing the Chargers have 3. Only 100 yards? Okay. Herbert. Horrible rating. Only 1 interception. 1 in for both teams. CMC ran the heck out of the ball. Wow. only a couple sacks for the Broncos. Let's go take a look at those hints. PS2. PS2 is solidly getting one per week. I'm loving it. Don't know if that'll clinch the playoffs for the Broncos. Might if the Chiefs lose this next one. Patrick Surtain, you can't tell me he's not the best corner in the league right now. Locking down some of the top wide receivers when he doesn't have to. Sheesh. Now we head to Packers and Chiefs in Kansas City. Cool kid, I forgot. Yeah, Sauce has been playing out of his mind too. Chiefs also trying to make playoffs at 7-5, 7-6 would really hurt them, which I'm hoping the Packers can actually do. But it'll be hard. Chiefs sitting right outside of the playoffs, looking to hop in if either the Patriots, Steelers, Browns, or Broncos fall out. With the Broncos winning 2 games before the Chiefs get to play theirs, it's going to be looking like a wild card for the Chiefs. Yeah, Piggy, you won both of your games, moving you up into actual playoff contention at 6-7. Which is honestly kind of insane. Yeah, I need to fix Nightbot and say that all caps are allowed. I just haven't had time to. Here we have Trevor Lawrence versus Patrick Mahomes. And Patrick Mahomes wants to make the playoffs. But will this Packers defense be able to stop him? And it looks like it might. 7-7. Interception for L'Jarius Sneed. Going to help him out. 14-10. 13. Packers get up a little bit more. Where I think we're going to hop in here and watch this Sunday night game. Because it is close. The games have been going pretty good. We got a good game in the Lions game. Like, Lions versus 49ers. That was pretty insane. 4th down? And they didn't get it. I thought it was a gimme. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we're going to go back to Fast Sim and watch the Packers get first downs. 3rd and inches, 4th and inches. And this should bring up a punt. Back to the Chiefs. That ball is on the line. I'd say it's a first, but okay. Oh, it's a fake! He's throwing! Oh my goodness. What? What were they thinking? Where was that even to? Oh my goodness. Okay, Patrick Mahomes now has great field position. And a timeout in a minute 40. Pin him deep. Trust your defense. Or at least go for it and run the ball. You have Aaron Jones. Edwards-Helaire with a fake spin. Got him nowhere. 10-second runoff. 2nd and 7 from Mahomes. Mahomes looking. Throwing. Did a little 360 to Kelsey. Kelsey. Foot race. He'll be brought down by 4 Packers at 1st and goal. 51-yard reception, and it's wide open. 25, Edwards-Helaire knocks over the pylon. And that'll be a touchdown for the Chiefs to go up 3. And it is up high, and it is up good. All right, Lawrence, hype up your team with your great speech. Got 46 seconds, 3 timeouts. It ain't over yet. It'll be returned and brought out to the 27. Got like 2 yards for wasting as much time as he did. Yeah, you got a superstar quarterback. You got a superstar running back. And you don't go for it on a 4th and 1 and actually run the ball, but you fake it. And he gets hit as he threw. Oh my goodness. All right, Mason Crosby needs to be at the 34 in order to make it Trevor throws 88, little inaccurate. All right, you got 2 more downs to at least get this first. But you got to be looking a little bit deep now. Go and get it. Oh my goodness, he fumbles! And it's a sack and a pickup. Oh my goodness, clip it. Oh my goodness, the same guy who sacked and picked it up. Oh my goodness. Trevor, you can take the sack, but don't fumble it. Oh my gosh. Well, that's what Patrick Mahomes does to your defense, I guess. There's the kick. That's what he needed the first time. Quick little run. And they're going to stall out. It is whack, Cord. It is whack. It's a little too late now. Oh, no. It was close there at the end. Packers gave them a run for their money, and seeing that the Chiefs are kind of a Super Bowl favorite, even with their record not being the most stellar, I say the Packers showed that they can maybe start competing with some of these good teams. Especially in the future when Trevor Lawrence is better. But it's going to take some time. 6-6, 500 record for the Packers. It might be getting time to be passed by the Lions, who are now 7-6. As we now head to the game of the week. Where we have, I don't know where it's at. I think it's Miami. Nope, it is in New England. New England, I forgot, is also near the bottom. Now, both of these teams are pretty close. Patriots are 8-4 and Dolphins are 7-5. Winner of this, I believe, would have the tiebreaker over the other one. Lots of trash talk has been held. Zion, Tipor Peleflote, and Pierre Strong Jr. with the upgrades. Patriots are 8-4 right now. 5 games left. Now, usually, when you're looking at yourself 8-4, you're usually thinking, oh yeah, playoffs pretty much clinched, except for the fact that they haven't. Because, well, I think somebody messed up here. Because I'm looking at week 18 and I'm not finding them. Oh, never mind. So you got the Dolphins this week, 50-50. Broncos, probably not beating the Broncos right now, as hot as they've been. Got the Bills, maybe. Dolphins, maybe again. Like, none of these are gimme wins. And then you play Washington. Oh my goodness. If the stakes have never been higher, Mac Jones has a dev game. Mac Jones, if he plays superb, could go up to super star. And that would help a ton. Very differently built teams now play each other in New England. New England needs this win. And so does Miami, I would argue, even more. And what would make it more difficult than a snow game? Monday night, and this is not light snow. This is heavy. Bring the house down if it wasn't a dome heavy snow. As the Patriots get 3. Throwing in this wind for the Dolphins would be almost insanely difficult. 10-6 13-10 at halftime, 20-10 now. It's 27-10. This game might be getting out of reach for the Dolphins. 34-10, 34-18. This game is over. But did Mac Jones get it done? 240, 3 touchdowns? It might have been. Tua turned the ball over. 4 interceptions. Oh my goodness. Let's look at the ends. Kyle Duggar with 2, Adrian Phillips with 1, Jabril Peppers with 1, and the sacks TJ Watt with 3. Oh no. Nick Folk did miss 1. Oh, that's disappointing. Wow. Mac Jones even gets an upgrade to 83 overall. With another dub, 9-4. Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to force advance. No, you may not have my respect. I will show you no respect. Actually, I'll show you respect so I don't get karma into next week. I'm going to force advance right here. Wait, nope. I almost messed that up. I'm going to go take a look at the standings so I can get these later. Give myself enough time to pause it here. And Aaron Rodgers, now top 2 quarterback. You'll love to see it. We're going to go force advance into next week, week 15, which will be done after the new year. So it's going to be a bit, sadly. As go take a look, see if Mac Jones is a superstar. Not quite. So it may not have been a dev up for Mac Jones, but I think he did get the 3 touchdowns for that XP gain. And here's week 15 games to look out for are, well, Vikings-Lions. You got Eagles-Packers, Broncos-Patriots, Kansas City Chargers, Cleveland-Arizona, Buffalo-Washington, Rams and Dallas. That'll be a good Sunday night game. All right. Let's head to Denver, which is our home base for operating. Actually, we could see a playoff foreshadowing, me versus you in the first round. But let's go take a look at that playoff picture, see what has changed. Bengals still the 1 seed. Steelers drop while Browns move up. And the Broncos and Patriots are still the same down there. Cowboys are now the 1 seed. Strange enough, Falcons drop. And everything else stayed the same except for the Packers and Lions switch. So we had a divisional switch there. Alrighty. Well, that's this week. Thank you guys for watching. Much appreciated. We will see you guys hopefully all in the next sim, which hopefully next year. I'm trying to stream some Roblox tonight, potentially, if we get lucky. And I'd like to thank you guys for a great new year. This is weird. I'm gonna go here. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys